Hey there! Ever looked at a simple piece of paper and wondered, what's its secret story? Well, get ready, because we're about to go on an amazing journey to find out how paper gets from a giant tree all the way to the book in your hands. I mean, just look around you. I bet you can spot some paper right now. In your books, your drawings, maybe even the box your cereal came in this morning. It's literally everywhere. But where does it actually come from? Come on, let's put on our detective hats and figure this out. You got it. It all starts with trees. Yep, the book you're reading, the napkin from lunch, that big cardboard box from a new toy. They all began their life as a tree standing tall in a forest. How wild is that to think about? All right, so clue number 1 is trees. Now that we know the secret ingredient, let's take a closer look at just how much of our world is made of paper. And it's not just a couple of things, you know? Think about it, your drawing book, newspapers, paper napkins. All these things we use every single day started out in our forests. But here's the thing, making paper from brand new trees, well, it's a pretty big job. It takes a ton of energy, a whole lot of water, and of course, it uses up our beautiful forests. So we've got to be super smart about how we use paper. But don't you worry, because every good story needs a hero. And in our story, that hero is recycling. So what is recycling anyway? You can think of it as a super process. It's kind of like magic, really. It's all about taking old stuff you're done with and poof, turning it into something totally new and useful. And here's the absolute best part. When we recycle paper, we save trees. Every single piece we recycle instead of throwing away makes a difference. That means you get to be a tree saver. How cool is that? Okay, so now for the really fun part. How would you like to become a paper-making magician? Get ready, because you're about to go on your very own paper-making mission. All right, here's your mission. First, grab some old newspaper and just tear it into tiny, tiny pieces. Then, step 2, pop all those pieces into a bowl of water and just let them have a nice long soak overnight. So yeah, first you tear it all up. Then you let it soak and get all mushy and goopy. This is where the real transformation starts to happen. Okay, next up, you're gonna blend that soaked paper into a wet paste. This stuff is called pulp. You might want to get a grown-up to help with the blender. After that, you just carefully spread that paste out into a nice, thin, flat sheet. Whoa, check it out. You blend it all together and bam! It's like a paper smoothie. Then you just carefully spread it all out. It's really starting to look like paper again, isn't it? And now for the final step. All you have to do is wait. Yep, just leave the sheet somewhere to dry completely. This might be the hardest part, right? Just being patient. And ta-da! Look at that! You've made your very own recycled paper. You did it! Mission accomplished, you paper-making magician. But hold on, we're not done yet. Now it's time to get creative with some color. I mean, who wants boring paper when you can make a rainbow? You can actually make your own amazing colors from stuff you can find right in the kitchen. If you want a bright yellow, try some turmeric. How about a cool green? Spinach is your answer. And for an awesome red color, beetroot is perfect. And once your new, colorful, recycled paper is ready, you can make some amazing art with it. I'm talking a super cool bird or maybe a beautiful butterfly. The possibilities are endless. So making your own paper is awesome, right? But it's just one piece of an even bigger plan. It's time to learn about the 5 superhero R's, the ultimate guide to helping our planet.
5. That's the magic number. Just 5 simple but super powerful things that we can all do to make a huge difference. Ready? Here they are. Refuse things you don't need. Reduce how much you use. Reuse things over and over again. Repurpose stuff in a cool new way. And of course, recycle it to make something new.
So what does refuse look like? Well, it's as simple as saying no thank you to a plastic bag at the store and using your own cool cloth bag instead. See? Easy.
And repurposed? Check this out. Someone took old newspaper and turned it into this absolutely beautiful ballerina. That's what repurposing is all about, giving old things a brand new adventure.
So now you know the secrets. You're officially an eco-hero. You've got the superpowers. So my question for you is, what amazing thing are you going to do to help our planet today?